subscribe, please. Just click that watermark that's throughout the video on the bottom right. Welcome to Fastang 444. It's early in the game. I just found this Audi RS6, and I started this game at Atlantis de Tula, and this is downstream from Cascade Falls. So here's a level 5 Maserati Levante. I definitely will take that. So this is a great start. Now let's get out of the trees. Let's start heading the direction of where the next arena will be and try and engage in a head-to-head or head-to-heads. That's my strategy. Right as I get here, here's a car coming right at me. What are they in? Wow, they're in a level 6 Porsche 959. They're going around the other side of Atlantis de Tula. I will follow my momentum and go this way. So I will head kind of straight in line of where the finish is. Group of trees or grove of trees there. Get over near this road and go at an angle towards the greenhouse. This is a clear route through here. A couple trees to get through. Let's go through the corner of the greenhouse without hitting it. Got it. Okay, now on the mini map there is a H-shaped pattern of roads. I want to be on the left edge of that road. They took the same route. Let's go over to the finish. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Slow down. Oh no. Oh, they went off the bridge too. Alright, I need to get up here. I think they're going around the other way. I'm taking this way. This is going to be close. Will I get it? I just got it. Oh, wow. That was crazy. I thought I threw that whole thing away. I will take their Porsche 959, my favorite level 6, actually next to the Audi RS7. That may be my favorite road vehicle. This is my favorite off-road level 6. I'll head over to this drop, and as I do that, I will open up the map and I will pause this. You can see the arena just shrunk, and look how far north, right over the middle of the mountain, this next arena will be. I'm not scrolling up, but you can tell. That tells me that the final arena most likely will be up the mountain. Arena 18. And head over to this drop. I'm actually thinking about heading over to the left here. It's the wet season, and along the river sometimes there's a drop over there. There's one over there, but this car comes behind me. They are taking that Bronco R. So I'm going to try and engage in a head-to-head with them. I have the faster vehicle. Oh, they take off. They know what direction the head-to-head is heading. Let's see if I can catch them. They're actually doing really well being evasive. This may be I regret chasing them and losing this head-to-head. Let's try a little longer here and see if I can gain on them. I'm not. They're doing a slalom course through the obstructions here. This is like one of the top downhill skiers in the world here. They're skiing through these holes, so I'm calling this off. Hope to beat you later in the final showdown. So I'll jump ahead. I came over to the shoreline of the river at this point, just inside of where the next arena will be, where potentially there could be a drop. And I'm thinking someone might come over here if a drop pops up and this car's coming by. They drive by. So they are heading over to that intersection that I was at where I engaged in that head-to-head with that Bronco R that did well. Driving away. Where is the next arena? Okay, the final arena will be up the mountain. So let's go chase this vehicle down and see if I can't engage in a head-to-head with them. They passed that drop, so they have higher than a level 4. They park right on the perimeter of the arena, so I am not going to head towards them. I am going to go off on the side, and that's what they were doing. They were trying to get me to be what I call a wrong way driver with momentum. Now here they made an error. They slowed down. I have the faster vehicle, so there's a few trees on this line. I will go around this intersection. There's buildings at that intersection, and I know the edge of the lava field is ahead. If I go to the right here, you can see the church ruin. I think that's San Juan on the left there. This should be a clear route.
We play slow motion.
That was fun. I was lucky I landed on my wheels and not the roof and reset and lost this race. I really thought I was taking a clear route, but this is a good example of there's really no way to know where every single last obstacle in this game is. So there you go. Okay, so I am going to level up and head up the mountain. The final showdown is going to be up the mountain. So I am going to head up to what I call Vulcan Road. Vulcan is a famous Russian YouTuber that I beat 2 games in a row in his first stream of the new year, 2024. And I'll put a link at the top of me beating him up here at the end of this video on the top right. So enjoy that. Open up the map, see exactly where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right road, but I'll pause this. You see this road ahead. It's shaped roughly like a leg with a foot at the bottom. Right where the kneecap is located is where the finish for the head-to-head will be. So I am going to go forward, and I will park just this side of that kneecap, and not too close, but a head-to-head just completed, and there's another head-to-head that is still taking place. The first one, their dot should turn pink. Their car will turn pink on the mini-map, and I'm going to try and get into a head-to-head with them. The other vehicle is taking off, you can see. Alright, here they are, and they're coming right at me. Oh, they try ramming me. And when you engage in a head-to-head, it causes you to ghost just for a second so I could drive through them. And I am taking their Hoonigan Focus RS RX. That was an error on their part, just thinking they could ram me and not calculating that you could ghost through them, engaging in a head-to-head. And that other vehicle that completed a head-to-head was heading west on that road, so I do not want to head that direction. So I will head over here, and right when I get to here, I see someone down at the foot at the end of Vulcan Road, so I am not going there. I'll pause here for a little bit. Someone comes towards me, I'll engage in a head-to-head real quick, but that doesn't happen. So I will just get myself in position for the final showdown.
Arena shrinking.
There isn't enough time to complete a head-to-head, so I will engage in a head-to-head with this Maserati to see if I can get them to run out of position.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
You can see the dark green south down the side of the mountain. That's a clear route to follow. This is Arena 18. The range of time to leave is 13 to 14 seconds. I should leave it 14 seconds, but as you'll see, I am distracted. You'll see why I like to park right next to these rocks shortly. Everyone else's pre-final showdown antics will help me. Even though I am late on my exit, I am the only one trying to time my exit.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1. Go!
Even though the finish is off to the west, I will continue down through that gap until I am east of this triangular shaped intersection. You can see those rocks on the right there. If you cut over too soon, you'll run into those rocks. Now I just will head on to the road and take this for quite a ways actually until I get into the Baja. Once I get beyond all the rocks that are along either side of this road, then I can cut over towards the finish. You can see all the rocks that are along this road, and after this bend in the road that I go around, I think about taking a straight line to the finish, but I decide to stay on the road just a little farther and then I'll cut over. Fairly sure that I'm beyond where all the rocks are through the Baja, and this is a clear path to the finish. I don't believe I've ever seen this finish before, but I think this was a influenced or manipulated finish by all the other drivers.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
As I mentioned, click that link on the top right to watch that video of Vulcan being beat up on the mountain, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe.